One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's St. The receiver grabs it. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Donaldson. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Eller. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's St. Fires it to the wideout. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Play action here on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. The pickup is 6 yards. 3rd down and 4 now. Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Allen. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. They're trying to sneak it for the 1st.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a first down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Hudson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's lost. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to throw. It's Eller. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. Takes a shot at the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds an open target on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's the handoff. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's St. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The ball is picked off. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss play to the outside.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Aller. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. The snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's St. A deep shot to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no. And
a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. With the catch, it's Hudson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Aller. On the run here, lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Saying. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Past the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. The comeback is on.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Aller. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength. And a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taken that hit.
Nice grab. It's Hudson. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. He'll throw it now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Aller. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, come up with a sack.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the 1st half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the 2nd half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Ball handed off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down, number 48. Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's St. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Aller. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grinding away with a running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an in-line guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people have questions if they can play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw again. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's St. With the catch, it's Tate. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now on the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Not much time left. The offense has a shot to end this in regulation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass. It's St. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. There was no catching him that time. Wow, what a play and what a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And now they go to in the possible win, and here comes the crowd noise. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Oh, and it's incomplete. They gamble. Went for two and the win, but fall short. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but